What if I told you one of the biggest political streamers on the internet claims he grew up broke while living in luxury, funded by viewers, while saying he doesn't care about money? Yeah, that sentence alone should have triggered at least 3 red flags.
You're a nepo kid in a millionaire mansion? Yeah, I'm the fucking millionaire in this situation, just so you understand, right? You say nepo kid, but I'm taking care of my family because I'm fortunate enough.
Let's start with the main character of today's episode. Once again, Hasan is pushing the narrative that he was just a normal guy struggling to survive, despite years of evidence suggesting otherwise.
Yeah, your uncle wasn't wealthy, Lamau, nice whataboutism. Wait, he's not. The fuck? And he still isn't.
According to him, he was making barely enough to live, turning off ads for the audience, and somehow single-handedly holding his family together. Critics immediately called this out as nepotism, pointing to family connections, early industry access, and financial safety nets that most creators will never have. His response, "I'm not a nepo kid, I'm the breadwinner," which is an interesting defense when your family owns properties and has major business ties. Now, let's talk about the ad situation, because this is where the story gets spicy. He claims turning off ads is a moral choice, that he values viewer experience over profit.
That doesn't actually work because a lot of people realized that I was actually running way less ads than anybody else. My contract minimum was 1 minute, and then they upped it to 3 minutes. I always argued, I always got the literal minimum amount necessary.
Sounds noble, right? The reality is, political content on streaming platforms has become less advertiser friendly. Fewer ads doesn't always mean less money. Sometimes it means long-term growth, more subs, and better public optics. In other words, this may not be charity, this may be strategy, and viewers noticed.
This is my decision. This is my decision, and I choose not to run these ads because I don't want to fucking impact your viewership experience in general.
Data started circulating showing that, historically, Hasan ran more ads than most creators on the platform, despite claiming he always did the bare minimum. Asmongold has also exposed Hasan in this regard, accusing him of being artificially boosted, and said that Hasan is rebotting and has foreign influence behind him. Asmon revealed charts that shows the poor performance of Hasan as a streamer. Asmongold also talked about himself, claiming that he's been top ranked for nearly a decade.
I've been one of the most successful streamers on the platform for 8 years.
And shockingly, he didn't credit his political point of view, but rather his consistency and his dedications towards streaming.
I have maintained this position for years and years and years. And do you want to know the reason why? It's because at 12:59 today, I decided I wasn't going to stream. And at 1 o'clock, a minute later, I was driving to the store and I was getting ready to go live again. That's the reason why.
And honestly, that's hard to argue with. You don't accidentally dominate Twitch and YouTube for years straight. Algorithms don't care about ideology, they care about watch time, consistency, and audience loyalty.
It's because I'm consistent, I'm dedicated, I focus on I try to be entertaining. I try, right? Yeah, you know, it decides how you're gonna look at it, but I try to be. And so I always do this.
Meanwhile, Asmongold started the conversation of quitting politics commentary altogether. Online political content has become an echo chamber. No minds are being changed, everyone's yelling, nobody's listening, and honestly, that part actually hits. Because modern internet politics often feels like preaching to your own fan base while farming outrage clips for engagement.
There's no purpose to doing any of this because you're not accomplishing anything by making videos about different current events whenever the only people that will watch them are people that already agree with them, and you're not really reaching anybody, you're not putting any information out there, you're not changing anybody's opinion.
But here's the twist: despite all the chaos, drama content like this still has a real cultural impact. People do change their views, people do discover new creators, and audiences do shift when exposed to different perspectives, even if it starts as drama. And finally, the ideology fallout. Clips resurfaced of people expressing extreme guilt over identity, privilege, and existence itself, sparking backlash and renewed criticism of how online politics shapes personal identity. This sparked a larger conversation about radical online spaces, audience manipulation, and how constant moral pressure can lead to self-loathing instead of progress. So what's the takeaway? This isn't just about one streamer, it is about influence, accountability, and authenticity in the creators economy. When audience grows smarter, narratives get question, when money is involved, motives matter, and when politics becomes entertainment, hypocrisy never stays hidden for long. Whether you love or hate these creators, one thing is clear: the internet is waking up, and the comment section never forgets. Watch this video next, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Cheers.